There's breaking news internationally this morning about that nerve agent attack on former spy Sergei Skripal and his daughter Yulia. The International Chemical Weapons Watchdog has publicly revealed its findings, and Thomas Dagg has been looking through them. He is in our bureau in London with the details. Good morning, Thomas.
Heather, good morning. It's a short report. In fact, in its executive summary, 2 pages here, Britain and Russia and other members of the OPCW have been given the full report, but from what we have been given by the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons, they conclude essentially the same findings as Britain did, and that is that a high purity chemical agent, as they put it, highly pure chemical agent, was used in this attack in March on the streets of Salisbury. What OPCW experts did is they were deployed to Salisbury. They took blood samples from the victims in hospital, as well as taking samples from some of the hotspots that they believed were still contaminated. They sent those samples back to their OPCW labs, and they've come back with this conclusion that a nerve agent was indeed used, and that it was highly pure, and they are backing the findings of the UK. They're not naming in this executive summary released publicly, they're not naming the chemical nerve agent used, but the UK, of course, has identified it as something that was developed in the former Soviet Union called Novichok. Heather.
So not by name. What about blame, Thomas? Anything in that executive summary?
No, they are not blaming any group or country for being behind this attack, nor saying what country may have produced the chemical agent. But already we've heard from the British Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson, who's put out a statement saying essentially this bolsters his argument that Russia is behind this. He says no alternative explanation about who is responsible exists. Only Russia has the means, the motive, and the record to carry out this attack. Of course, we have not heard from the Russian embassy here in London so far, but Heather, it is unlikely that these findings are going to change their mind. They've always said that Moscow is not behind this.
Thomas Dagg in London, thank you very much.